recently I've started noticing a problem that's very real and very serious regarding the nature of existence, at least as far as it concerns human beings. And speaking for myself, this very real and very serious problem begins with my interest in something. The work of an artist, for instance, be they a painter or a writer or a YouTuber, whatever. Okay, so I have that interest, and then time passes. Hours become days, days weeks, weeks months, months years, and as the future becomes the present, becomes the past, what am I doing? I, like you, am spending my time on the things I'm most, or at least somewhat, interested in. But bear with me, my dear viewer, while I try to take you somewhere new. Anyways, to get specific about one of the examples I mentioned only a moment ago, I'll say that as time is passing, I'm watching the videos of my favorite content creators, my favorite YouTube personalities, when suddenly something terrible happens. And that terrible something is that I wake up one day and find, without warning, that I'm no longer as interested in the creations of my favorite artists and/or content creators as I once was. I simply do not have the stomach for their creative productions any longer, which is a problem that's very sad and very serious and very real, but also okay, because what do I do when this happens? I search out new artists whose work I can spend my time on, and time passes just the same until one day, enough days, weeks, months, years have passed for the memory of the work of that old artist and/or content creator's work to cause my eyes to open wider and my ears to perk up. And this, my dear viewer, brings me to the serious point, which is at the heart of today's video. Our interests are, for the most part, as cyclical as the seasons. Where do our interests come from? And why do our interests change? Your guesses are as good as mine, and you can tell me all about your guesses in the comments. But if nothing else, the changing and unconscious nature of our interests helps to push the course of our lives in new directions, which is cool, I guess. Also, it helps me to forget that I will likely die in excruciating pain someday, which that part is actually very cool. But let's close this puppy out. When you recognize and open yourself up to the temporary nature of your interests, what you're really doing is spitting in the face of time itself. Also, you're becoming a better learner, at least in theory. And I think becoming a better learner is one of the best ways you can move toward the achievement of your goals and the actualization of your full potential, which is something that I want for you. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So search out art that you love, whether it's paintings or poetry or YouTube videos or TV or prose or whatever, and get as much out of the art you spend your time on as you possibly can while the getting is good. And in the future, whether it's months or years, you just might be able to return to those works of art that meant something special to past you, which is to say that you might be able to rediscover past parts of yourself which you have long since forgotten about. And in this way, you can regain lost time. And that, for those of you keeping score at home, is In Search of Lost Time by the great French modernist writer Marcel Proust. In what, 3 or 4 minutes? I just saved you 4,200 pages worth of reading. Also, regardless of the form they specialize in, if you can think of any artist whose work you fell in and out of love with, only to return to at some later point, let me know who they are in the comments down below, and tell me about your experience, and I'll do my best to share some of mine. Anyways, that's everything that I've got for today. I want to thank you for giving some of your time and attention to this channel, and if anything you saw interested you, I ask that you please smash like, please slap sub, please leave genuine and heartfelt comment in comment section down below. Thanks again, everyone. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time.